Hi, it's me again. While I was growing up, actually, I was a victim of like a verbal abuse, and a lot of negative words were spoken on my life by my own father as well as the teachers. I didn't do good in school, and I was a very quiet, timid, shy child. I had an older brother who was 6 years older than me. He was the ideal son for my parents because he did everything they wanted him to do without any friction. And I was just the opposite of him. Like I had a carefree attitude for life. Studying was not everything for me. I had a lot of friends. I used to play with them and I used to keep in touch with them. Unlike my brother, who was very, had this kind of scholarly mindset. Studying was very important to him. My parents at one point of time I had to come and ask him to stop him to study even during the weekends, and come out and watch television or talk to them. So at one point of time, I started kind of reevaluating myself analytically and thinking like, what is wrong with me? Why am I here for? What am I worth actually? And that made me actually start praying, meditating on the Word of God, the Bible, and also going to church and getting to know God. Um, just asking him questions, you know. So my parents used to go to church, and that's how I went to church as well. And my relationship with God grew more than my relationship with my parents. So then I started to understand the true value of myself. And I had this quest for knowledge and an awe for life after um, I truly opened up my mind and heart to know who God is in and who I am in relation to a great God who created me for a purpose. So, and I slowly started adding value into my life just by, studying, reading, researching. So I just pursued my passion. I wanted to be a scientist, but my parents wanted me to become a medical doctor, which I didn't. So I thought the scientist's mind was more flexible, and you can absorb and take in more than just being a medical doctor. So I pursued my studies, and then I came to the United States to pursue even more further higher studies, and that's where I met my husband, and then we dated for about 1.5 years, and then we got married, and that was the time of my graduation as well. And then my new life started. So it was very good. It's very good till now. My husband is a great man. He loves me. He takes really good care of me, and I love him as well. And I take good care of him as well. So there is hope outside, people. I just wanted to tell all those people who are going through stuff, there is hope. It is just that you have to sometimes take control of your negative thoughts, negative emotions, take control of it, and actually evaluate it, go down to the root of the problem, the source of the problem, and try to replace it by understanding, through your faith or through your family and friends who love you, understanding who you really are. So, with all that in mind, with all my education, my experience, and what I went through, while growing up, I want to add that kind of a value into someone else's life. I want to pour myself into someone else's life, and lift them up and bring them up and make them know their true value as well so they can continue on with life. God promised us an abundant life while here on earth. So I have changed, my mindset has completely changed and transformed from just actually surviving now to thriving. I think I'm in that zone, and I have met London Real and Brian Rose as well. So this will help me actually establish my passion and vision into the business that I need. I want to help people. I want to talk to them. I want to speak into their lives, and help them to make them understand and know their real value. So I just wanted to share this with you today, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.